Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led out by the former #2 overall pick. That was back in 2015, Marcus Mariota.
After showing so much promise early in his career, Mike, I mean, think back to his days at Oregon. Heisman Trophy winner, this dynamic dual-threat athlete at the quarterback position. It just seems like ever since that 2016 catastrophic leg injury, he just hasn't been able to recapture his old self. But make no mistake about it, you don't get drafted as high as he did unless you have a ridiculous amount of talent. They're hoping that talent showcases itself today, and he leads his team to a victory.
And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Second and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Well, they track him down, and the ball is out. The Bears have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. and a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Back to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So it's 4th down and Austin Seibert out to try the Washington field goal. This from 45 yards away. Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he is stopped at the 25, and the drive will begin there. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
The term generational talent, Mike, it gets thrown around, I feel a little bit too loosely these days, but you could argue if there's one guy worthy of that description, it's Williams. I mean, only time's going to tell how accurate it is, but when you watch him play, it becomes abundantly clear. This guy has everything you want in a franchise quarterback. The arm talent's obvious, but it's the ability to make those off-script plays, right, in the midst of chaos that make him such an interesting prospect. You know what the best part is, though, Mike, really? We get a first-hand look to see exactly how he's developing over these next couple hours.
2nd down and 3. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll be 3rd down.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open, and that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage.
Into space. And he will go all the way. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears extend their advantage to 14-3. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Complete to Noah Brown. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Brian Robinson, touchdown Commanders. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the 1st quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are back within 4. It is 14-10. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North, it's DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Third down and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Commanders offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds the veteran Ertz.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. He's to the 15. And he will score. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Seibert out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Carter on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through it.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man, Carter. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Eckler. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 17-14 is our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Commanders go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Carter on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Third and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense and Marcus Mariota set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Benjamin St-Juste there on the tackle. Second and 7. Here's Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. Open man, right side, he's got it. He's got the 1st down, not by a whole lot. He only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice 1st down catch there by Cole Kmet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. But he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Williams to the air once more. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term, run after after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield,
oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the 3rd-round pick, Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down, it's Robinson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for Washington. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. They will run it over center with Swift. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Here's the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. Inside the 30. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Commanders 24, Bears 17.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Commanders got a nice throwback performance from their veteran quarterback, Marcus Mariota. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On the give, it's Swift. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run. Probably a yard short of that first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And for the second straight offseason, it's kind of hard to believe Mike Swift kind of finds himself in a new place every year. This time it's with Chicago. Just a year ago, over 1,000 yards rushing, and he's going to be looking to build off that last year's success.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Give up the middle with Swift. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. On the ground, it's Swift. And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Here's Swift. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Austin Eckler now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You see the first down pickup there by Luke McCaffrey, and certainly a name a lot of NFL fans are going to recognize. Obviously the son of Ed McCaffrey, the brother of Christian. And his ability to really work in traffic, make difficult contested catches. He's going to have to earn some of these opportunities. He had 11 games with at least one receiving touchdown. That led all college football last year at Rice. I think this is a young player that's going to surprise a lot of people and maybe surpass some expectations some of the folks on the outside maybe have placed on him. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The penalty yardage not quite enough for a first down, so they're still looking at 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. He'll get that to Zacchaeus. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A quick slant on the money to McClure. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. Now the pitch to Eckler. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will go up by 7. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Scott now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this to about the 28. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's Swift. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little...
Dan Quinn wants a second opinion here, and he has thrown the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. A run here with Swift. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will cut the lead down to 4.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd down, 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got a man, it's McLaurin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, this is Eckler. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. Carter on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. To throw, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A gain of 11 on that walk. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he's close to a 1st down to gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Automatic 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now, faking the give. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They run over center with Robinson. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now, a handoff to Eckler. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Over the middle, that's Komet. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Returning is Igbenogany. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a run with Eckler. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Still 2nd down.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.